What is up, my major calisthenics family? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to unlock your first push-up. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty first before actually starting the tutorial. The push-up is a chest dominant exercise. That's the primary muscles, and the secondary muscles are your front shoulders, your triceps, and your core. Now, just because you have strong chest doesn't mean you have good push-ups. We've got to target different muscle groups too, so that way everything will balance out and you'll be able to execute push-ups with correct form. The first progression that we're going to be using is called incline push-up. What this will do is it will put your body at an incline slope. Now, the rule is that the steeper your body shape is, so like this, the easier it will be, because then your body weight will be distributed to your legs. Therefore, less load will be placed onto your upper body muscles, hence why you're able to do more reps. So starting off, if you're from someone who can't even do a push-up, you start off with a very steep body curve. And as you get stronger, you slowly decrease the gradient, and then eventually you'll be able to do your push-up with your body horizontal to the ground. So we are going to find a platform such as a chair or a stool. Place our hands onto the platform at about shoulder width apart. Take a few steps forward so that your shoulders will be stacked on top of your wrists. And then we're going to lower down by bending the elbows and keeping our elbows about 45 degrees tucked in close to your torso. Lower down until your chest or your triceps are parallel to the ground, chest touching your hands, and then push up while also squeezing your core and glutes. There should not be an arch in your lower back. So keep your legs straight, keep your bum tight, your body in a nice and straight line. And then you just simply push back and return to the starting position. So do this between 8 to 10 reps for 3 sets. Start off with a very high incline and then you gradually just lower it. If you're able to do 8 reps for 3 sets at this level, then okay, cool. That means you're ready for the next level. And then you can do 8 reps for 3 sets, then you just move a little bit closer. And in your last 2 to 3 reps, it's going to be a struggle. And that's when you know that it's challenging enough for you to get stronger and progress from there. Moving on to the second variation is negative push-ups. Now, the negative is essentially eccentric push-up. So as you lower down, your chest muscles, your tricep muscles are being contracted, so they're shortening. So there's going to be tension there, and this is going to help you to build up strength and form and endurance and really get used to the motion path of the push-up. So get into a push-up position with your shoulders stacked on top of your wrists, feet together, core tight, glutes tight. Lower down until your chest touches the ground, and then you just simply reset by pushing your hips back and then returning back to the starting position. The slower the eccentric, the more gains you'll get. So as a general rule, come down at a count of 3 seconds, but if you can really come down at a count of 10 seconds, that would be much better. It'll put your muscles under strain for a longer period of time, which will increase the time under tension and therefore recruiting more muscle fibers and therefore aiding your strength gains. So we're going to do this for 3 to 5 reps for 3 sets and pick between 3 to 10 seconds eccentric time. Moving on to the third progression is called the bottom push-up hold. This now we're going to be working on isometric contraction. And what that means is your muscles are going to be actively engaged without it lengthening or shortening. So we're going to get into the bottom push-up hold, and then we're just going to hold this position while squeezing everything from your legs, your core, your triceps, your chest. And we're just going to be hanging there for about minimum of 10 seconds. So 10 to 20 seconds is a good working set for 3 sets. And we're just going to hold there. Now, we want to be fully rounded. So we're going to work on the eccentric, so the negatives, the isometrics, as well as the concentric, which is the upward face of the push-up. Hence why I'm adding all of this in, so that way you can build an overall rounded strength. So far the incline push-up is all about the concentric, so you're pushing up. Negative is the eccentric, so the lowering phase, and then bottom push-up hold is the isometric. Now, the next progression is called the knee push-up. So we're going to be doing the full range of motion push-ups here, but with your knees on the ground, and this is going to take some load away from your chest muscles, your front shoulders and your tricep, and therefore allowing you to complete these reps with full range of motion. So to set up, stack your shoulders on top of your wrists, extend your knees back, push your hips down towards the ground so that way your body is in a straight line from head to your knees. Your hips should not bend. This is very important. When we push your hips down, when we keep our core tight, it's going to really recruit your core and condition you to be disciplined with your core and your lower body engagement. And this is going to be key for mastering calisthenics skills later on down the line, such as the handstand and the muscle up. So as we come down, we lower down until our triceps are parallel to the ground, and then we exhale out of our mouth, push back up, locking the arms out fully to ensure full range of motion. So we're going to do this for 5 to 10 reps for 3 sets, and really go down nice and deep. Make sure your triceps are at least parallel to the ground. And finally, the 5th exercise is called bench dips. This is a tricep focused exercise, and the reason I include this is because the push-ups will target both your chest, your front shoulders and your triceps. So we're going to be strengthening the secondary muscle groups as well to really help to improve your pushing strength, so that way you'll be able to do push-ups comfortably. So the variation I'm going to be showing you is called the bench dip. So I'm going to be doing this on this chair. You can find any elevated platform and perform the bench dips, from the plyometric box, a bench press bench at the gym, or even a stool at home or a kitchen chair. So any of that would work. So you can sit on it. You're going to place your hands on both sides of your outer thighs. You can take a few steps forward so that your bum is lifted off the ground, off the bench, and there's a clear way. And then we're going to extend our legs, keeping our feet together, locking our knees out, and then squeezing your quadriceps. Now your arms are fully locked out, and then what you're going to do is just going to simply bend your elbows and drop your butt down towards the ground until your triceps are at 90 degrees. So this is the benchmark point. Now if you feel like, oh, your butt is touching a chair, that means you're not pushing your butt forward enough, so you may need to readjust. But after that, you'll be able to do this without any difficulty. So lower down, elbows into your torso, keep your shoulders pushed down, and then push back up, return to the starting position. And we're going to do this for 8 to 12 reps for 3 sets. That is it for this video, guys. I hope you found value from this. If you do, please give us a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about this video, if you enjoyed it, if you don't like it, if you hate me. Any comment will be much appreciated. And if you'd like to be personally coached by me, I'll leave a link to all of my programs and also the one-to-one coaching options there. So make sure to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next video.